So it's a little hot out here and I've been working. They came and picked up trash cans today. All of them are full except for that one. That one has one bag in it. This is the stuff I still have to cut up. I'm still going in that one storage locker I picked up in what, three videos ago. Whew. So all the tile except for one pallet is here. So, and there is like little boxes, big boxes, medium boxes. Over here, there's more of this stuff. Here's more boxes of the little tile. Toilet stuff. That's just a pile of toilet stuff. These things here, I got these. I know what they are. I remember they had a little bit of a price tag on it. It's called hot and gold. It's like hair things. And you put them in a kiln and they heat up and they're for doing hair and stuff like that. But I got the whole entire kit. Ended up getting a few RC cars. Some of the batteries are swelled. Here's some more stuff here. There's a charger. There's a bunch of bodies. One of them's brand new. Here's some brand new parts here. Here's a thing full of little bits and pieces. Where'd it go? Somewhere around here there's some brand new stuff too. Like still in the like motors and parts. I don't know what happened to them. They're over here somewhere. So, but a lot more RC stuff than what I thought. I'm gonna set these on a couple of tables, take a picture of everything spread out. Oh, here they are. Here's like little motor systems that are brand new in the box. I don't know if that's $56 for that. You know, I know they're worth money. I know these. In fact, one of these is nitro powered. That one right there is nitro powered. I know there's a decent amount of money in these, so I'm going to put a very fair price. The pallet of tile that's still there, and I still got to get the dryer. I still got to get the aquarium. I still got to get more pallets. I got some over here. Which what I think I'm going to do is take some of these pallets, and I got some extra casters. I was going to put some casters on the bottom and use them for rolling around furniture and stuff like that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I want to get that involved in it. But I do have to figure out, now that I done jumped around a whole lot, didn't I? Okay, let me back up for a second. So what's still in the storage unit is one pallet of tile. There's 13 cases of like plank style tile. And it's kind of like this right here. It's that long, but it's like goes, you know, it's like three and a half foot long, and it's this like blue gray. It's really cool. I looked it up online. It's $78 a case. I think there's like 12 or 13 cases, which is enough to do one of the rooms at the studio. So I think I'm going to keep that one pallet. Everything else here, I have to go through, and if there's not 50 square foot of tile, well, for the exception of these little boxes, you know, but the big boxes, if it's less than 50 square foot, I'm just chunking it. So, like I think I got 3 boxes of this. You know, I'm sure it's worth a certain amount of money, but it's not worth me investing time in it. So, I'd say probably a third of the tile is going to get just thrown away, you know. But there's definitely money between the RC cars, between the tile, and the fact that I'm keeping over $700 worth of tile myself. And then there's tile, like, well, that's the clear glass. Oh yeah, here. There's a bunch of this blue glass tile, and I was thinking about using this in the bathroom, you know, this and doing this as I got 4 cases, and this stuff was on clearance for $50 a case, but this stone in a shower would be kick-ass. So, but I'm thinking about, you know, I got all this blue fancy tile here and all this kind of stuff. I mean, there's so much of this. So I'm going to kind of see what I can put together and redo the bathroom at the studio. So, and I should get realistically about $300 in the tile that I have. I'm thinking right now off the top of my head, I haven't looked up anything, but for all of this and all this, I was going to list it for $250, especially if them are $56 a piece. I haven't looked them up yet, but it's L6048 brushless motor assembly. You know, there's another big motor here. So, but I'm just going to look up a couple of things that's new in the box. I know these tires are worth money. I'm going to go on eBay and just look at a couple of sets of 4-inch tires, see what they're selling for. But I mean, I think $250 just for the tires and a couple of the new bodies is more than fair. Again, for what I paid for the locker, I really don't care. And again, I'm walking away with over $700 worth of tile for one of my rooms, you know, and whatever I keep for the bathroom. But this is the stuff that when you buy a storage unit, there's just so much stuff to go through. You know, this right here is stuff out of one of the other units. I did bring one truckload, and it was raining yesterday. I didn't want to get the moving tile in the rain, so I just grabbed some other stuff just because I was there and making a trip. But tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, hell, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to be going through all this stuff, getting it cleaned up and organized. I do have some little dollies, like the little furniture dollies. I'm going to bring them over and start stacking the tile on the furniture dollies. Not necessarily to where I'm going to move them around, but, you know, at least if I have to, I can. So I'm also going to get some D-rings and have it to where I can hook a T-bar to it, which is a long pole, has a T that goes down with a hook at the end, so I can hook onto a little spot and pull the dollies with a little ring on the furniture dolly. And if you don't know what a furniture dolly is, it's a little square thing that goes on the ground with the 4 wheels. So, but also, when I was going through this other locker, I found like 2 cases of video games. So all you video game people, man, I'm about to have some stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, it just, everywhere you turn around, there's just more tile. You know, look at all this stuff. So, oh, and there's like I think 3 cases of that tile. It's for what I basically got the storage locker for free. I've invested, I think I'm on my 3rd day. I mean, I've only invested about 5, maybe 6 hours, you know, but I'm taking long breaks in between just so I'm not hurting myself. I'm fully recovering. Oh, and there's some iPhone 6s. I don't know if that's an actual 6 or not. I think that may be the old phone. So, but again, all this stuff, I look it up, you know. It's an old vintage radio, which some of these, oh, here's that. Yeah, warning. This is the Golden Hot. And I have the big metal stand that goes to it. Sorry for getting distracted here. But yeah, I got a, what is it, Panasonic little boom box. Some of these are worth money. But yeah, it's you know, and I got to go to Dollar Tree and pick up some batteries to see if it works. I don't have the little charger thing, but oh well. But yeah, I'm going to reset this whole entire place. So in the last video, no one said anything yet, but in the last video, I mentioned about moving the doors out so I could use this for storage. And I talked with my sister and she said, that's a stupid idea, don't do it. I bought the trailers for a reason, let's use them. I got the 26-foot box truck, let's use them. Why put all the doors in there and go through all that energy where you can't even get to the doors? If I just clean this up, then I can get to the doors and still be out of the storage units. And this is why I need to talk with people, because sometimes I get these crazy ideas and I need someone to talk me off the ledge. You know, because I will jump. So, but anyways, now tomorrow, Friday, I think I'm going to go on a little window job, and I was supposed to do it Saturday, but I don't want to be here and be fighting with people trying to get in here and buy stuff, you know. So I might just go knock out that window job tomorrow, and it's only 5 windows. I'll be done by lunchtime. I'm gonna go knock that out, and then I'll come back here on Saturday and start working on some of this stuff. I mean, I'll be working here tonight and Friday night and Saturday night and all day Sunday. Which my sister's coming over Sunday, and all we're gonna do is get this stuff cleaned, organized, and on tables, you know. So I think what I'm gonna do is take all that stuff, pull it forward, and just reset folding tables in the back and just lock it all down and just start making all. I'm gonna tell her, I was like, here's the deal, you make it pretty, you know. So I'm gonna be setting up the tables and getting all that stuff. I'm just gonna let her make it pretty. Speaking of pretty, next week I'm gonna take a little bit of me time. I'm gonna go find me like one of them little day spas where they just, you know, give you all the massages and all the little benefits and the little, you know, champagne and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go see if I can find one of them for next week, because I need to rest after all this damn tile. So anyways, no garage sale this Friday. I don't even know if I'm gonna make another video. I might talk about some stupid stuff. I've been wanting to talk about stupid stuff for a while. You know, I think it's time that I just talk about stupid stuff. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. Peace, love, money. I'm out.